What's going on,
Hey,
everybody?
what's going on, man?
We doing all right today?
Yeah, today's looking good for me.
Having
Hell yeah, man.
a great freaking day.
Good. Glad to hear it, man. There's been quite a bit going on around the sphere. There's the Sydney Sweeney upheaval going on because of her
Oh,
American
yeah.
Eagle
I cannot.
commercial.
I know we'll talk about that in a minute, but I just can't believe that's real.
I can't believe
I
it's
don't believe it's real.
gotten so much flack for somebody who's just
Yeah,
beautiful.
well, it's because it's been a couple of years, and since we've had something like that happen in culture,
Yeah.
and they're freaking out because they're,
Everything needs to be Jake from State Farm now.
yeah, right. We're taking it back.
Yeah, I don't mind, but yeah, I found it completely ridiculous. But we'll get into that later because I'll play the clip and everything. But
Yeah.
first and foremost, I do have something to unbox. Do we want to do that?
Yeah,
Yes.
unboxings are great. Let's do it.
All right. So I don't even remember who this is, but the studio is known as Neon Frontier Studio. I don't
Neon
even remember
Frontier.
backing this. But
Interesting. Neon. I don't remember backing anything from a Neon. But then again, there's a lot of books that I backed that I didn't really look at the name of the company.
I
like
tried to
so-and-so's book.
just to come off a little bit more respectful, you know. Like,
Well, I mean, it's like, oh yeah, that's that guy. That's like so and so's book. But
yes.
they don't have.
Hey, you gotta be doing this on camera, bro. You're all off camera.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's hard to do it on camera when I got this angle going on.
No, don't do it like that. Damn it! You're gonna ruin the book.
You're gonna cut like hand all open with that.
Nah, this is.
You're
a
gonna
Gemini,
lose your
man.
other hand.
It's a Gemini. See, it covers the sides. Oh, is this?
Oh,
that book?
yeah, that one's been making the rounds on Twitter.
Soul Striker.
Soul Striker.
Nice.
I appreciate
Very
the
nice.
packaging they put up for that.
Marion
Someone who's proud of their
Matthews,
product.
Dalehouse, and Reed. This is actually a really beautiful book. I like this.
Yeah, that's a cool cover, man.
How the hell do I blow up?
Yeah, hover over your screen and hit pin.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Soul Striker. Yeah, I was digging the art for this book, man, so I got it signed. I really like it. It's pretty cool. I didn't get any tchotchkes with it. I'm pretty sure this was the Second Chance campaign that I got this from. And I missed it out on it the first time, but I'm actually looking forward to this one. This will be on the next GRODY review for sure.
Who did this book again?
Let me get the actual full name in there. Their title is their studio is Neon Frontier. Did I say that?
Man, there's
right?
gonna be a lot of books coming out pretty soon. Like Gemshock's supposed to be coming in the mail pretty soon, and
So Neon Frontier. That is. Where the fuck's the credit page? Oh. Ken Marion.
Ken Marion.
Yeah. On X and Instagram, it's V Ken Marion. So,
Cool.
I don't think I've ever met the guy, but oh my God, this is comic book stand worthy, man. This belongs on the
Wow,
racks.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, it does.
Hey,
This
that
is some of
page
the
on
best video art I've seen.
that one with the girl's face. I guess it'd be your left.
Yep.
Put it closer. I want to see that a little bit. Yeah, right about there. Dude, that is good artwork.
Yeah, the hair, the shading, the cross hatching right there on the cheek. This is
Nice.
He did Green Lantern.
Did he?
I'm looking up I'm looking him up here. I googled him, and it looks like he had something to do. Like Ken Marion, a comic book artist, discusses his work on Green Lantern, Superman, and his own project, Battle Chronicles.
Shit,
Soul Strike.
I've got a lot of Superman and Green Lantern. I should know this guy.
Yeah, I've seen that cover around, but I don't remember. Did we even ever talk about that book?
No, but we will on Grody Review. It's the summary on the back, the synopsis. Welcome to Imperia. For centuries, war has raged between the valiant kingdom of Hikari and the monstrous Fomerian hordes. At the heart of this conflict stands the Sakai dynasty, the royal Hikaran bloodline who has mastered the unique power of the solar key. With this power, the line of defense against the devilish creatures of the night. Yet whispers of an ancient power stir within the Fomerian ranks.
Okay. The ranks.
Oh my God, that was funny. The way he just like turned and looked at his computer. He's just like, oh, fuck this.
Fuck this.
Out.
I have no idea what the fuck just happened.
Yeah. Well, what's funny was the look on your face when it did happen. Like, you looked like you were just, like, done with everybody. Like, you just quit on the world.
No, but this was really good. Yet whispers of an ancient power stir within the Fomerian ranks, threatening to annihilate the gleaming kingdom. Warriors will rise, heroes will fall, and legends will be born anew. This is a really cool looking book, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, his artwork is solid. And reading the stuff that I am about him over here on Google, apparently he's a really nice guy. Like, he treats people really nice at Comic-Con, does drawings for him and stuff like that as he's walking around.
Okay.
Good guy, apparently.
But how did I miss this book? Where did you hear about this book?
You're not in the know. You got to.
I'm not. I know.
Pulse.
I gotta get back to like just scrolling through and clicking on books. You know, like those are fun days where you just.
Right.
Yeah, dude. That's how we found Polar Destroyer, and I can't wait for that to come out.
No kidding. It's just, I don't know why. We find it enjoyable to just scroll through and look at different books that are out there, but everybody else just isn't into that for some reason.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating. It's like did you look? Yeah, it's fun.
It's like,
it is a.
What
It's like going to the
sucks about
comic
it
store.
is there's so much awesome stuff, and it's such a fun experience. You know, going through that, looking through, and finding those things, and people are missing out on that. Like, they just don't understand the experience that they could be giving themselves.
Well, not only that,
Yeah.
like you're showing off, other creators and their books, but at the forefront of all this is the indie circuit, right? We should be looking at other indie creators and their books, and yet we keep talking about, Superman, it was trash, or it was good, or it was just popcorn, or Fantastic Four, it's a rehash, or it was great. It's great that we're going to get Doomsday. It's like, okay, we get that, but as indie creators and indie readers, if we're actually readers and not just collecting the shit, I mean, this should be at the forefront. We should be at fundmycomic.com. We should be at Kickstarter. We should be at Indiegogo and all those others.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I got Soul Striker. I was just searching through one day, and I was like, oh my God, I missed it. Second chance, got it.
There's a new one out that looks really interesting. Let me see here. Let me share my screen. I don't know if you had what you had on the docket, but I got something that that'll be a fun thing to look at. Okay, window right here, share. So,
I'm so glad I don't have to hit
tell.
any buttons anymore.
Right. Just wait till we get this set up where we have like production manager controls. That will be huge.
That would be great.
Can y'all see what I'm sharing right now? I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know what's on
No,
YouTube.
we can see it.
Head?
Awesome, Saturn Head. This is Vasilis Lolos. He's the guy who did He Punk and the Bastards of the Universe.
Okay.
So he's got a new one out called Saturn Head. Looks pretty cool, man. Like, I like his artwork. His artwork is weird and just awesome in the best ways.
I like the black and the whites on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And I like how he does, like, on the cover here, like the little splashes of color. I don't know if he's going to do that in the book.
Sin
I think he
City-esque.
did that in He Punk.
It's very Sin City.
Yeah,
I
man.
can see that.
you talk about indie books. This is it right here. This is what I want to see, is this cool, weird stuff like this. Let Saturn Head be your guide to the unseen underbelly of the mystic cosmos. Sequential art mystics. Let's see. Does he have a synopsis?
Did he launch this one anywhere, or did he just, campaign launch and
No.
not tell anybody?
He did a little quiet launch, and then I found out about it on Ethan's. I mean, he had posted some stuff on X.
Okay.
But I didn't know. I did the sign up page, but I didn't get the notification that it had launched.
What is?
Or no, wait.
Saturn
I don't know
Head
if he did a
about?
sign up for this one or not, but I'd seen him posting stuff about it, and I was like, oh man, when's this gonna launch?
Trippy as shit
All
is
right.
what it is.
Yeah,
First
dude, look
thing.
at that. All right. I don't know if you can hear. I'd have to stop sharing, reshare it so that I can add audio if we want to watch the video.
Oh, okay. It's
36
either or
pages. Okay, Saturn Head. Some call him the Hat Man. Others have seen him as Shadow People, Shepherd, or a live barbed wire, demon, or godsend. This book is a key, and the pages are the rings on his head. A 36-page comic that epitomizes what could be described as prog art. This is a book for the followers of the medium that is sequential art. Comics. Hell yeah. Made for you to take you out of your comfort zone and shoot you straight into the veins of a new storytelling creature. Together we explore the outer regions of visual storytelling. This is a story that hides others within. Saturn Head, a new comic book language you already know, an audio-visual offering. The book will feature an electronic ambient soundtrack to read for all the backers. A preview of it can be sampled in the promotional videos for the campaign.
Interesting.
All right, so that's nothing about the book, but I'm
No.
intrigued.
I like that he's going he's going all in on the universe with this. Even in the listing and the things that he's saying on the campaign here, it still follows suit with what is obviously the comic book style.
Yeah. Clearly, he wants you to know this book is gonna be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like how more and more people are adding soundtracks to their books. Like we saw that record for the what was the Blood or the? Oh man, what was the name of that book? It's that Alterna Comics. I got it right here. Hold on. Blood Realm. Sorry, Blood Realm. Remember Blood Realm had that record you could get.
Yeah.
I like that people are doing that. They're adding music to their comic experience. That's what indies are. That's what it's for, right? Reading his books, especially indie books, especially indies, they're supposed to be an experience.
Yeah, and it's fun. I mean, they're having fun with it.
This is a poetic key to the stranger side of the comic medium. Okay. The
That's a
sequential
cool-
experience.
That's a cool panel.
yeah.
Yeah, I like his hat's like pulled over. This sequential experience comes with riddles hidden within the panels and full ambient soundtrack to read along. All right, so there's a riddle within the panel. Let's see if we can figure this one out. It says, oh wow, there goes my baby. This is Radio Super Smile. This is Radio Super Wow. This is Radio America Smile. This is your life. This is wow. What do you think that riddle means? It's a cloud.
I'm not a real guy.
It's a cloud.
Huh.
I don't know. Time. It's time. I read that in The Hobbit.
What have I got in my pocket?
Yeah. What have I got in my sequential panels? Saturn Head, son of Engine, daughter of Sin. Who is the light? None. All right, that's gonna be weird. But I thought this was ships from Athens, Greece. Aha! Ha ha! Ha ha! That's what I want to hear. It ships from Athens, Greece to the world.
Okay.
Delivery date is this year. Items can ship earlier. And I like that because, man, that Heat Punk I wanted to read, but I had to hold off because I wanted something physical. I wanted him to print the book, and it was like 100-something books because he was hand making every copy of that one. and I was like, I can't do that. But
Yeah, that one would have hurt my pocket.
yeah, and it looked like it totally worth the digital, but I had to hold off. Vasilis, when you put that book on and you ship that book out, I'll pay for it, man. I want that book.
Right.
And I would totally love to read it, even on digital, but I kind of want the physical book. I want like a comic book. And a handmade piece of artwork would have been awesome. I just can't afford that right now. Physical
100%.
copy, $26, man. Like imagine
really
getting in on
surprised.
Sin City on the ground floor, you know?
Yeah.
Imagine crowdfunding existed back then.
I'm really surprised that he did a silent launch. That doesn't seem right when you have the Kings right next to you.
Yeah, that is.
Like,
I mean, you need the launch though. It's fun for everybody.
Yeah,
I
of course.
wouldn't have any issues at all if he jumped in now and started doing some promotions. But I like that he had the gall to be like, I'm putting this out there. I got faith in me. I got faith in my product. I'm going to put it out there. And then I'll maybe go do some promoting, but I'm not going to do the freak out, pre-tour.
Yeah, but that's part of the fun as the audience. It's one of the reasons I got into crowdfunding and this community was it is a lot of fun when you have a launch stream and like say you got your buddies on the phone or something and you're just like drinking watching the stream and it's like, oh, let's get it to this, and then everyone's hyping each other up in the chat, and then you're promoting on X, and you literally watch the numbers go up to like the Glorious Rex 1. When that book launched, he had $100,000 in an hour. You know how cool that was? That was like a fun stream.
For me, it's very reminiscent of either like going to the stadium for the football game or going to WrestleMania Live. That's how I feel when we get in on these like launches for these campaigns.
When it's a good launch, like the guy launching it has like the whole stream planned out with lots of fun stuff to talk about.
Right.
And I mean, come on, there's so much. You don't have to talk about politics. You don't have to talk about the whatever. Of course, back then there was a lot.
Yeah.
Brie Larson was the hot topic issue back then. So there's a lot of talk about,
Yeah.
we were like in the middle of the MCU. We were all getting hyped for Endgame and all that shit. So there was a lot going on back then. And even though maybe not as much now, we still had like Fantastic Four and Superman and the rebirth of the DC.
Yeah,
MCU
I got my review coming down the pipeline. I've got something to say about both of those films.
Yeah.
All right,
Peter
hold
and I
on.
are working on our Ironheart review.
All right, hold on. I'm going to reshare it, but I'm going to share it so we can watch that video. Because, dude, all right. I think the video says more about the comic. You'll get more of the vibe. Let me just Chrome, tab, Saturn head, share audio. All right, now I should be able to play audio this time. Scroll up. That artwork looks cool. Prepare yourself for a mind beep. Can you hear it?
Meisner,
Yeah.
an Harvey Award winner, Vasilis comes a powerful transcending experience, a masterful piece of artistic chaos in a cage of paper. For the fans of the strange, the bizarre,
Is that Liam Neeson?
the beautiful.
How did he get Liam Neeson? I wonder if I could get Liam Neeson to do a.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah.
What is
Strung
going
together
on?
like an umbilical cord,
Can you hear me?
the reader to another plane.
Kind of cutting in and out for me.
It's cutting out. Probably my Wi-Fi.
I don't know how much it matters because this thing is a trip either way.
Right.
Like, it's not like watching this, you're going to have some kind of understanding.
I mean, you get the
going
gist.
on. No.
You get the gist through that video. What's going on with this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it was cutting out, it's probably.
Peter, you have weird taste.
Fuck yeah, I do. But that's because I've like actually done. I've like deep dived
Deep.
into indies and learned a lot, dude. I learned that there's a world out there I have no idea, and so it's like a kid in a candy shop finding out about the Incal, however you say that. Mobius is his work. Finding out about like Bernie Wrightson, which I don't think he was indie. I don't know if he's
Right.
indie or not, but there's so much awesome stuff out there. The 8 Ball is kind of an indie comic from the 80s. It's one of the bigger like indie books out there.
Right.
That book is fucking nuts, dude. That book is like, anyways, it's a lot of fun, man. And then to be like in the space with the community and everything while we're making this kind of stuff, it's great. I love it.
100%.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
So, if anybody hasn't noticed, that
Was
we
I
have
big for a second there? You making me big, Jake?
Yeah, because you're
I
doing
can't
the main,
even see Jake
you're doing the main
but I see him
talking right now,
laughing
so I
at
thought
me.
I'd let you do it.
with the delay.
But if you guys have noticed, we've been doing something a little bit.
Is it my signal? Am I cutting out?
I have no idea. But
I
if
can't
you guys
tell,
haven't noticed,
because what I see is not what YouTube sees.
we're no longer
No, it's
on
not. It's going to be different.
we're no
Yeah.
longer on StreamYard
Okay.
anymore. We are
Well,
using
that's my indie speech.
we're using Riverside right now. So Riverside is
What's so
actually
funny?
letting us. Can you not hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Just for whatever reason, he is just absolutely on point at interrupting you
Oh,
every
I mean,
single freaking time.
if
Hold
we're-
on. Is Jake talking? Because I don't see him over here. I can't hear him at all.
You
Yeah,
can't?
okay, so yes, Jake is talking, and you keep interrupting him like right at like the most precarious little moment, and you just look like a complete ass doing it.
Sorry,
So
Jake.
we
I can't
do
see
have a
you.
little bit of a delay, but
That's insane. But yeah, instead of using
Okay.
StreamYard,
Well, I'll shut up for a second because I can't see or hear Jake at
yeah,
all.
Peter, I'll let you know what's going on until you can hear him again.
yeah. So instead of using StreamYard because they decide to, take away all the goodies that allow us to make an actually decent stream, like your media files, like your intros, your outros, playing some music and stuff like that. Pardon me, I think I swallowed a bug. We actually switched over to Riverside.fm. And Riverside is basically a streaming platform that we just found because we were looking for something that was free and allowed us to at least do some type of mediocre, less professional streaming, where StreamYard kind of takes all that away from the beginners and just gives it to people who want to use the pro app. And so
And
now we're
their-
on
their prices are
Riverside.fm,
really high.
and tonight's the first night that we're testing it out.
Yeah.
So, excuse everything for like lagging or Peter continuously interrupting me, and for
Are you
some
serious?
reason I have to
Jake,
switch
he
up
can't
between.
even hear you. You shouldn't be talking about him like that behind his back, saying those are terrible
I
things.
still can't hear him. It's like completely quiet for me. So
He's talking about the maybe try backing out and coming.
I'm gonna back
in.
out and
Talking
come
about
back in.
Riverside.
Okay,
okay, hold on. I'll be right back.
look at that. We actually have some quiet.
Right? It's like peaceful.
That's
Welcome to my
insane.
childhood when I like graduated high school.
Yeah, right. I swear this is, well, it's the first time being on a new streaming app, so of course we're going to have a few parts where people will be laughing.
Every one of these platforms, they all have a thing that they're good at and a thing that they're less good at.
Yeah.
And StreamYard, for I'm upset with the things that they're doing. It's very, very unfortunate. But I will say that there are positives to StreamYard. Not trying to totally knock those guys or anything. Just for what they offer at their different price ranges, and for the way they took away a lot of stuff recently from the free package. It just made them not a very good option, to where something Riverside was a better alternative. So
Yeah, I definitely don't care for it. Like, I like the way Riverside has everything set up. It actually gives you a lot more options than just, StreamYard ever did, even with just the basic, usage. and you can use media files. It has like cheering for when you have somebody come on, like Peter. Peter just joined us.
I can hear you now.
Welcome back, Peter.
That's weird.
Everybody missed you.
If I have to leave every time I share something just so that I can hear what's going on again, I'm not going to share anything.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Are you hitting the sound effect stuff, Jake?
Yeah, I'm checking them out, seeing how well they do.
Interesting. I can't hear them.
You can't hear them.
Are you hitting preview or live? I think. There's two
Oh
options.
yeah, that'll make a huge difference, won't it?
Yeah.
God, man, I am just booming.
I had to learn that one.
There we go.
Yeah, I heard that. Okay.
All right, Stanley, can you hear me now?
I can
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, you missed out. He was saying some dirty stuff, man. He was doing
What else is new? I'll watch it on the replay, and then I'll send him another book for him to read.
That's the punishment.
Yeah. You did what? All right, I'm sending him.
Saturn head.
Where's it at? I got just the book for you, Jake.
It's a shit
I don't-
pile
I don't
he's
want
got
it.
Just for anybody who like pisses him off. He's like, "Oh, I'm getting the shit pile comic book."
I don't
Just
want
send
it.
them out.
I don't know what it is, but I don't want it.
You know what it is.
You can keep it. Send it back to the creator.
What? You'll find out. It's red.
Send it back. Send it back to the creator. I don't want it. I don't need it.
Oh no, where's the one with the octopus? I'll send that one back to you.
Oh, the one with the. Oh, I don't need that one.
Octopus Cowboy. That one was good.
No, not Octopus Cowboy. I still have that. Fuck
Yeah,
giving him
no.
that. That is mine.
The other octopus book.
No, I'll say that title. That shit sucked. It's called The Current Plane.
Is that what it's called? I don't even know. I couldn't finish.
Yeah, The Current Plane. That was.
It was weird, and I'll give it that. It was a weird book, but
The current
yo,
plane, like PLAIN.
PLANE. For some reason, I have no idea why that book was created, and I'm sad that I even backed it.
no, because it's. I mean, it shouldn't. I don't know how much it cost because that matters. But if that was like $5, that's a
I
fun
don't even
book to
remember
look
what
at.
platform I got that on. It was so long ago.
like
Maybe it was
Indiegogo.
Indiegogo.
You know, back in the day, we'd be backing books just because it's like, this isn't that expensive. This looks fun. I like the guy. Let's back it.
Right.
That ended up being a problem a couple of times.
Looks
I don't even know where I put it.
It's on Indiegogo. It's still not funded. Apparently.
No way.
That's
It
what
was
said.
like the kid drawings and the it's got like a Shamu.
Yeah, no,
and,
it's obviously the one y'all are talking about.
It's obviously that one.
An
Yeah.
action adventure comic book about an underwater cyborg fish revolt.
Yep, that's it.
It did. I didn't even get that when I read the damn thing.
You got 23 backers, and I take it you were one of them.
I guess so. Not
That
really.
was an interesting read.
Not really one for the books.
It's like a kid style. So you think, oh, okay, maybe it's something I could just, let the kids read. Nope. It's like bad language and like exploding, but it's not even like a funny, charming cartoon that you could explode, like Bugs Bunny or
Right.
something. It's like first grader type of artwork that doesn't work. The merging of whatever they were doing with that book didn't work.
Right.
Boyo's out of Saginaw, so he's from Michigan, and that explains everything.
All right. So earlier in the week, we got this little taste right here.
Oh yeah.
And this is what everybody's been blowing up about for some
Genes are
reason.
passed down from parents to offspring.
The latest front in the culture wars is leaving viewers distressed.
My genes are blue.
You guys
An
can't
ad
hear that,
released by
can you?
brand American
I can
Eagle
hear it.
in July features Hollywood star Sydney Sweeney, blonde hair, blue eyes, and in classic American denim. But
See-
it's not the genes sparking backlash, rather the message.
Now here's the catch for the new line of denim and everything. Sydney Sweeney has great genes.
It's funny.
Now I understand what's going on with this messaging,
Yeah.
but it's not at the
It's
tip
just
of the
a-
iceberg where everybody's putting it.
It is an easy, like, it's low hanging fruit is what it is. It's a good. It's
This is-
funny. It's catchy. It has like a funny message. She's got good genes because she looks pretty. We get it.
It's a simple, very traditional marketing campaign. Nobody said a word about them doing the whole. What was it? Her last ad campaign that she did with Dr. Squatch, where it was the bathwater deal. Like, where were all these people complaining when that happened?
Who was
That
it?
just like 2
Lizzo.
months ago.
Now, here's the funny thing. So there's like this backlash saying it's Nazis or whatever. But then Lizzo, was it Lizzo that did the Lizzo's got good genes. Like she did
Yeah.
the funny spoof of it.
Yeah.
Hey, rock on. That's funny. You know what I mean? You're
No.
making fun of the commercial and you're just like, well, I got good genes too. All right. Good for you. Like rock on. It's like not it's not Nazi shit. Stop trying to make everything about the Nazis. You know? It's
not
annoying.
even that. How do you get to the mindset that this is trying to separate, the two parties even further than they already are? How do you?
This is not a political thing. This is
No.
not a racist thing. It's not.
I
a
mean,
thing.
it
It's a
kind of.
marketing campaign, and they got a famous actress who happens to be blonde doing it.
Here's the thing. You know why it's political? Because it has been so anti this for like 10, 15 years now.
Yeah,
That-
but American Eagle actually wants to sell jeans.
Exactly. Wanting to get back to making money is political at this point, especially when it's, it's catering to like sexual exploitation, I guess. And which is fun. That's like back in the 90s. Everything was like that. Victoria's Secret. They got rid of the Victoria's Secret, whatever they're called, the Angels. Everything's
they
got to
got
be
rid of them. They still got
controversial and problematic. And they're just saying,
Yeah.
you know what? We're going
See,
back
this
to what
isn't-
works.
You know what? I'm sorry to say, this is not. It's not a Republican Democrat thing. It's not a
No.
racist thing. It's not. You know what it is? It's bullshit current media programs trying to make something out of nothing so that they have something to talk about. It's
Right.
the media presenting this shit. They are the problem. It's not.
Hey.
There's no Democrats out there that are actually.
We got Mo Biggs in the
Mo
house.
Biggs in the house. What's going on, Mo?
How you doing, Mo?
We're on Riverside or whatever it's called,
Riverside.
Riverside. So if we are a little late on the chat, it's because it's like a 15, 20-second delay. And
Yeah,
Jake was
yeah.
making fun of me when I couldn't hear him because I was talking over him.
So that's a little. So now you're caught up. on
Now you're caught
everything.
Also, Sydney Sweeney has blue jeans. They're good.
Apparently. And they are denim.
And they're
And
good.
they look
They're
cool.
and so I think are they going to keep running with it? I mean, Sydney Sweeney's
yeah.
pretty,
Oh,
but
yeah.
let's go with Bryce Dallas Howard as
They
good
should
jeans.
They should double down on this. They need to redo that ad campaign for a second run immediately.
Well, I think they have.
My wife said.
What's that?
She just said, "I've got 2 pairs sitting right in over here." I don't even know where that was going, but all I got to say is my wife has great jeans.
They need to keep running with the good jeans. I mean, there's a point where it's
wait,
just not going to
hold
be
on.
funny anymore. But
Hold on, hold. Not you. You keep walking away. I was enjoying that. You were interrupting me while I was trying to enjoy my wife walking away in her American Eagle jeans.
how old is American Eagle? I've never even heard of this brand until now.
Oh, they've been around for a while. 70s
I just
at
never.
least.
Is it a girl brand or something? Is that why I don't know
got
about it?
American Eagle stuff.
Maybe it's because I don't wear jeans. I
Maybe
got
You
bad.
haven't been racist long enough.
I have no jeans.
You live in Texas. You got to own a pair of jeans.
No, man, you know how hard it is just to put pants on me.
No, dude, I feel your pain on that. I don't wear pants often, but when I do,
American
Yeah,
Eagle,
American
my
Eagle.
good jeans.
All right. So here's the funny thing. Somehow I got kicked out. So I'm no longer the host of this show. I am a guest. And I do not have any of the stuff to make this shit stop when we get to that 2-hour mark.
Wait, does it make me the host? No, I don't have any
I'm not
tools.
the host. Mo, are you hosting?
Mo, are you the host, Mo?
He's
Did
the
you click
host
on
with
the
Mo.
link? did you hit the power, like turn it on and turn it back off and on?
You might need to back out and come back in, man. I don't know
Call
what to say about that.
call tech support.
I have no idea what's going on, man.
Well, this is the beauty of trying a new streaming service. We'll get it down.
So what's the over under on us going back to StreamYard next week and talking a bunch of shit about Riverside?
It's
Right.
looking pretty
This is
close
still-
to that's going to be the case.
This is still better than StreamYards.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Like, I'd rather put up with this shit than the StreamYards bullshit.
I am going to look into some of those other ones. I'm looking into Restream myself.
Yeah, I'll
Also,
probably
some
look at
people
Restream
do
next
this-
because Riverside.
People, plural?
I don't like well, if you do Restream, I'll do Restream, but I didn't
Riverside's
like
doing
Restream.
some wonky shit right now.
You just gotta tap it in. Just give it
Just
a little love.
tap it in.
Tap it, tap
Yeah.
it.
Speaking of, Happy Gilmore 2 sucks.
Ah, it didn't suck. I liked it.
It sucked.
It wasn't like amazing. It was made for Netflix. It's an Adam Sandler Netflix, like, easy win kind of a deal. But it was didn't suck.
I'm sorry. I put it on the exact tier where I am disgusted with Disney remakes.
I'd put it up higher than that. The story was good. I do agree. The flashbacks were annoying because of how many there were. Cut them in half. But the story was not bad.
Mo Big says American Eagle has been around longer than I have. If I was hosting, some people would be getting booted. It's not better in my
Yeah, well, I
option. You
don't
guys
wear
took
it.
long enough to read my chats on StreamYards. That's not true. I always read your.
You're reading them in the
quote.
wrong order, Jake. That's a problem. You got to start from the bottom up.
Says it feels like he's sending hate mail at this point.
Yeah. What's going on, Corey Barton?
Hey,
What's up, Corey?
Yeah. So this time around, we're using Riverside, and we're having some technical difficulties. So much as to I'm no longer the host, but I'm a guest on my own stream.
I wonder if that means, like, I hope that doesn't mean that we all get booted for lack of a host in 20 minutes, like how it is on StreamYard.
I'm not sure,
It
but
does that on StreamYard.
I kept the other tab open, and right now it's showing me, please keep this tab open until the upload is done.
Yeah, it did that to me too. It said, and it's now in the top right corner. It says 99% uploading. What does
Yeah.
that mean?
Oh, that's
I have
because
no
it's
idea.
streaming and it's constantly uploading that stream to the thing. That's what it's saying.
I
While we're
thought it was-
figuring this out, hey, Corey is saying, what's this about the amazing American Eagle ad?
Oh, we were talking about it earlier with it saying Sydney Sweeney has great genes and how they're just blowing it out of proportion in the media. Like Fox is talking about it, CNN is talking about it because they're making it about superior genetics, and that's not what it was about at all.
I can't buy it. Like, I understand that Sydney Sweeney is pretty. Like, I get that. But not in a superior genetics like she is the global...
And none of that matters just
foundation
because
of
she's not
supermodel or
hideous.
anything.
It's because she's not, like, overweight or she's
Her eyes
not...
don't even face the same direction.
God,
She's not like some mongoloid, right?
like
Which
I
has
didn't even know.
been
I
what
didn't even
has
know
been
who
pushed
Sydney
on us.
Sweeney was until she hosted Saturday Night Live, right? And every other time that I've seen her, all it is a blonde chick with her tits hanging out.
It was
That's
the
it.
Spider-Man movies when I heard about her, or the Spider-Woman, whatever that movie was, Madam Web.
Oh, Madam Web.
And everyone's talking about how good she looked in that suit, and I'm like, yeah, she looked all right in that suit.
She was all right. She
in
wasn't
White
great.
Lotus.
Well, she got her. She got her
I
comeuppance in
I
that.
haven't seen that. White
She got her
Lotus.
comeuppance in that one streaming series called Euphoria with Zendaya,
Yes, she was in Euphoria.
and apparently
I don't
she
watch
likes.
Those
Euphoria.
actresses, it's like...
Apparently she likes to
it's
do a
like
lot of
she's
nudity in
famous now,
Euphoria
and then you
for some
see
reason.
all this. Oh, yeah. That was a Euphoria thing. Yeah, you're right.
Let's see.
So
Mo
what movie,
Biggs.
that was Euphoria, you say?
Mo Biggs says, reading them from bottom Bottom up was the problem. You were reading the punchline and then the setup, Peter.
Huh? You got to start at the bottom.
No. You're
I
reading
knew
them
her.
from the
I
bottom
knew
up.
her. I
That
knew
was
her
the
as
problem.
one who got me to watch Madam Who, and then he says she has superior genetics. Have you seen them titties? Right. And then he says Corey. They
I
claim
didn't
their
even
new
know she was in that.
Corey. They claim their new streaming platform takes forever to show the comments, but I think they were gaslighting me since I was the only one commenting.
That's
Wow.
how that comment sounded in my head too. And then wow. Get to Corey's immediately.
Reading them from top to... Hold on, I gotta scroll up now. Reading them from top to bottom is the problem. You were reading the punchline and then the setup.
See, I saw somebody make a picture from next to Sydney Sweeney's, like in a denim outfit, you know, but she was black. I don't know who it was, but she said, but the tagline for her picture next to Sydney's was, "My jeans are black," and I immediately was like, this girl does not understand what the fuck just happened. Okay, because one, you failed, because the black girl that was wearing the blue denim, if you wanted that tagline to work on both levels, your denim should have been black at the same time. You failed. You failed at even trying to crack anything.
No, but that doesn't make sense because Sydney Sweeney's not blue.
Right. But that's the whole thing. Like, my jeans are black, but you're wearing blue denim, but you're black. I mean, if you wanted to hit the note on both levels like Sydney Sweeney's did with great jeans, then wear some black denim while you're black.
Peter Orchard's got great khakis. I got great khaki.
See, again, this is just another one of those like things where it's like somebody said something stupid. Like somebody made a ridiculous post that doesn't even make sense. And then it got platformed and it got publicized and people saw this crap.
Yeah,
That's where the problem is.
they're pushing back against, what is it, beauty culture, whatever you want to call it. Everything's a freaking culture now. Classic, you know, ads. It's just classic selling, merch, or whatever that's called. Advertising, right? Advertising techniques that have worked for thousands of years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why I don't understand. I don't understand this.
I don't understand.
All I
Okay,
gotta
Sydney
say
Sweeney's
is
great,
they better
but
have 10 years worth of Sydney Sweeney jean ads just to stick it to everybody.
I'd be sick of jeans ads.
Oh, I would too. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to see the ads. Like I don't care.
And I don't want
to
Sydney
see
Sweeney
this.
to turn
I just
into like
want
the
them
next.
making them just to piss people off.
Yeah, and I don't want Sydney Sweeney to be the next Pedro Pascal. Now,
Well, see, that's just the thing. Apparently,
like-
she is, right? Like, all
Well,
of a sudden, she's got 20 movies under her belt. We didn't even know. She just came out of nowhere. That and some bathwater.
Right.
Where do you get that bathwater again?
Let's see. Can I show off people's? No, I can't do anything as the guest.
Hey,
I can't show off
click-
the comments.
Click on Stanley real quick. See if you can unpin him because he's been big for like the past 20 minutes.
Oh wow, I have, haven't I? Okay.
Did I unpin
My
him?
apologies, chat.
I don't know. I got to
You
wait
have
20
pin
seconds to
someone
find
else.
out.
It shows that he's still pinned on my live, but whatever. Let's see. Mo Big says she has superior genetics. Have you seen them titties?
Well, yeah, but I don't want them to ruin it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't understand why I am so far in the minority on this conversation. Like, she is pretty. She absolutely does not stand out. And maybe because like I haven't seen Euphoria and I have seen White Lotus, which was she just plays like a bratty teenager. I'm not seeing it, and it's to the extent to where like not only am I not seeing it, but I see her and I wonder why on earth everybody else is thinking that. Like, she's fine. I'm not knocking her, but she is not like supermodel.
I think body-wise, she's like one of the top ones, definitely. And it's like in the early 2000s, Bryce Dallas Howard was up there, right? I don't know if she's there anymore.
Okay.
But because I haven't really seen any pictures of her. Last picture I saw of her, she's still pretty. I'll say that. She's still real pretty, but she ain't her 2000s. You know, pretty.
All right.
Spider-Man, dude.
Yeah, like so I saw Madam
She was
Web.
in
I
Spider-Man.
watched it as like a joke only like a couple
Oh no,
weeks
no,
ago.
no!
It
I'm not
wasn't
talking about
even that
Sydney
long.
Sweeney. I'm talking about Bryce Dallas Howard in Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, no, that was good.
They need to
No
do a
complaints
jeans
there.
commercial with Bryce Dallas Howard from the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. They need to do a jeans commercial with Gillian Anderson from the 90s.
Yes, like 1996.
We've got the AI. Why not just bring, like, dude, let's make some Marilyn Monroe jeans commercials.
Okay, I'm not going to go too deep into that conversation, but apparently Grok just got a big update on what their video can do, and that is what their video AI can do. And apparently, like, that is right up the new Grok's alley.
It's using it for porn, though, and it doesn't
Yeah.
look good.
Well, duh.
All right, I'm back. Here we go.
Yeah.
Corey Barton says, all you guys hating on Sydney Sweeney, but loved that new Supergirl.
Hold on a
Well,
minute. We're not hating on Sydney
We're not
Sweeney.
hating on Sydney.
Stanley's hating on Sydney Sweeney. I ain't hating
Well,
on Sydney
I'm not
Sweeney.
hating on anybody.
Stanley's the one that hates her. I had nothing
Yeah.
to do with it.
Mo Biggs, he's like, the new Supergirl looked decent to him. I'm like, yeah, Millie Alcock is an attractive young lady.
She's
And
not
she's
Sydney
got-
Sweeney, though.
She's got that tomboyish look to her, too, that would play well with the girl that wants to get into fights.
Her character fits. It's a good character, but yeah, she's not Sydney Sweeney.
The only thing that I don't agree about her time when she showed up for that cameo in Superman is she acted like every other fucking Earth girl. That's
Like
what
a
I don't
club-
like about it.
Like those barfly girls that
Yes.
bounce around the clubs.
That was the intention, but yeah, I mean that's exactly what they did. Like that was like obviously the character things because they're going with that arc for her, and so yeah, it was real on the nose.
Yeah.
What's up, zombie boy?
What the hell? Did Riverside get rid of Jake? Oh no, there he is.
I've got to figure out what's going on with this thing, man. It lags, it
What
kicks.
are you hitting?
It doesn't like me today.
You're clicking buttons.
What's going on, zombie boy?
What's up, zombie boy?
Let's see.
Oh man, zombie, you
I
missed.
can't
You're
believe you
missing out,
escaped
dude.
my Ironheart callback, though. It was perfect. Mo Biggs.
How come it doesn't say who said? Oh, it does underneath.
It does.
You-
It's
you
under
gotta
the
go
actual
backwards
comment.
Now, that's the thing that gets under his skin more than anything is you now go back into the chat and pull up the old.
I
comment.
know. Now I'm. God damn it, Peter! You rubbed off on me. I'm sorry, Mo. He says Ironheart ruined Stanley for all other women.
Ruined Stanley for all of it. Yeah.
If he's just saying this because his wife is around, I respect it.
I'm not doing that. Like
You gotta get a studio.
I'll be honest. Like my wife is in the other room, so yes, I'm obviously going to be cautious about the things. I said my daughter's in the other room, but I'm not like I'm being genuine. I've actually had this conversation with my wife. I just don't see it.
Her face is a little. Exactly. But I don't think that's what the commercial is like focusing on.
No, not at all.
Yep.
But
It's like Pamela Anderson back in the 90s. She was in everything.
sure.
See, that's kind of like. Never mind.
Well, back
I'll
in the
bite my
'90s,
tongue on
who
this
wa-
But she
Angelina
wasn't this
Jolie.
girl in the 90s either.
Angelina Jolie was the '90s chick, or at least the early 2000s chick.
Yeah, I agree with that.
She did that transition from '90s to 2000s. She's
She
one of
was
few
the
that did.
Sydney Sweeney of the 90s.
Oh, she's way better
How
than Sydney
on-
Sweeney.
Yeah, there's no comparison there. And again, this isn't a.
How is
knock
that
on
gay?
her.
But hold on, that's like a perfect comparison because Pamela Anderson was not as pretty as Angelina Jolie, but even Angelina Jolie wasn't that pretty. She was like put out there as this is what's pretty.
If you go back and you watch Gone in 60 Seconds and then you go watch Wanted, anytime she smiles at you like that, you are going to you're done. You're done.
Sure. And And
If
there's-
Angelina told me to go murder somebody and she smiled at me like she was about to just dig at me, yeah,
that's
all
fair.
right, hand me the gun. Hollow Point, 22. What are we doing?
He's sitting there like carving his own bullets. Let's do this.
I got you. Don't you worry, Angelina. I got you. Not nowadays though.
Dude. I'm really not trying to knock her. Like she's great. She's
Okay.
great.
All right, here's the way to put it.
But-
Who's better?
She's
Instead of she's not,
Exactly, yes,
instead of
yes,
saying she's
have that.
fucking ugly, I don't understand why everybody fucking likes her so much. She's so fucking ugly. Instead of saying that, why don't you say who's better? Who would you pick?
I'm just going to bite my tongue on this one. Just because Pride Month is over doesn't mean you can't feel free to share your gay opinion on Sydney Sweeney. Oh God.
yeah. Okay, so
Oh,
I mean,
for the record, Stanley also likes Brie Larson.
I do no.
What?
I do not. I do not like her, and I don't not like her for the same reasons everybody else does.
You know, we
Just
get
like-
cheering, we get drum rolls, we get clapping, but when you need to boo Stanley for enjoying,
You guys are fucking assholes. I don't even like have a hate thing for Brie Larson. I don't. I just really do not.
Well, who
care
said anything about
her
hating
anyway.
her?
Like she can like.
Just
I
don't think
care.
she's pretty.
I don't think think
She's-
she's pretty. I don't care for the things she has to say. She just completely doesn't register for me.
I'm just
I don't-
saying
I
if
don't like
if
that. You're talking about that look in the eye of Angelina Jolie's eyes.
Oh,
Brie
yeah,
Larson
that-
has the exact opposite.
look, I'm just
And Sydney
saying
Sweeney
that
doesn't have that.
if Brie Larson came out saying that she took some hormone pills when she was a teenager, I could see it. That's all I can say on that one. But you know, that's just how it is. But
Well, who should be in the next Gene? I mean, honestly, we are running kind of like we're running out. You know, pretty girls out there on this big screen, or maybe they're
It
just
is
not
slim
pulling them.
pickings.
Slim pickings. So we're gonna have to use AI to go backwards in time. Maybe we should do
we're
a
not
back in
we're not running
time,
out.
a time machine ad
It
campaign.
feels like they're picking the wrong people.
We're not
what it
running
feels
out.
like.
It's just that we're in that transitional stage where we're not looking when we should be.
There was a moment where Charlize Theron was pretty.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that was before the new Mad Max, which wasn't really Mad Max. It was just Furiosa, and then they made a
Mad Max.
Furiosa.
It's a Mad Max spin-off. I don't consider
Yeah.
him Mad Max. And I like that actor and I like what he did, but that
Tom
wasn't
Hardy?
a movie. Yeah, it wasn't about him though. It was about her.
Right.
So it's like a spin-off.
So
and
it
then
was
this
Mad
prequel-
Max. What, Fury Road was
Yeah.
the new one?
Mhm.
And then, even though that was about Furiosa, then they make another movie called Furiosa about Furiosa. From
And then
that
they got
film.
the Queen's Gambit, which she was pretty in the Queen's Gambit.
Take it or leave it.
She's another one that's just like you are pegging all of the ones that like Hollywood has selected that are just
That's all they got. That's all I got to choose from. Who else? I could go into some cosplayers. There's some cosplayers out there that are like
That's the thing is like those people exist. So why
Meowry?
is it that this is what Hollywood is going with? I don't know. Yeah, no, I agree, Mo. It's the numbers haven't changed, and you're right. Like the things that they're doing themselves absolutely like ruin a lot of stuff. You nailed it.
That's
with that.
true.
But this isn't plastic surgery issues like the ones that we're looking at. It's like, you know what it is? It's like Hollywood needed something different because they didn't want the same old thing, so they chose people with like wider eyes or the eyes go different directions
Yeah.
or whatever the things that all of these people have. Again, not knocking them, but
yeah. And the Queen's Gambit's the only one that did it right, in my
Oh.
opinion. The weird eyes thing, because it's not that
Yeah.
weird. But
Wasn't that
Mo's
the
right.
chick- See, when I first saw her from the Queen's Gambit, I thought that was the chick that played the alien in Splice.
Oh yeah, she does look like that, doesn't she? Well, okay, like to Mo's point, the boys, that girl who played Starlight or whatever, Starlight
Yeah.
Sparkle.
yeah.
So she was real pretty in season 1. She was cute. She could have been the next Jeans girl. Not anymore. Not whatever the hell she's doing to her face. It's like,
Oh,
damn,
yeah.
man.
There
No,
you go.
I
with
agree.
that?
Yeah, I agree with Mo. There are probably just as many hot women as there have always been. The problem is they're ruining themselves with Botox, weird eyebrow shit, and sloppy plastic surgery performed by DEI surgeons.
Yep. And they're like cutting their jaws down, or I don't know what that is, because are they like shaving their
Oh, I agree.
jawline?
No, that chick from The Boys, she was beautiful the first 2 seasons, and then something happened.
Even the second season, you
Hollywood
can start to
happened.
see it. That third season, they
Yeah.
did a good job covering it up, right? Because I saw photos of her. She didn't even look that bad in season 3, but you can see that's how she looks. But they got the right angles or something. They figured it out. They figured out how to, or maybe they used CGI to fix it. I don't even know if I could stand another season of her. I think that's why
Maybe.
she was. I think that's why she wasn't in the last season very much.
Shoot. I don't understand, man. It's all this plastic, like Ariana Grande looks absolutely nothing like she used to when she was younger.
Yeah, Pam Anderson. Have you seen her lately? Since she stopped doing
Yes,
makeup?
She's
Yeah.
with Liam Neeson, and I think that is adorable.
Yeah, I think it's a fun character twist, like what she, everything about what she was back then, and everything about who she is now. It's kind of an interesting. You would not, if you didn't know, you wouldn't know. You'd never guess
No,
that
not
was
at all.
Pamela Anderson. She didn't look anything like. And
Dude.
she's
Who's
with Liam Neeson. That's weird too.
That is
Who's
weird.
that other one that always looks fucked up every time she's on one of those roasts?
I don't know. I don't watch.
She was a blonde. She became a huge druggie. I forget her name, but she used
What
to
was
be
something
gorgeous.
she's been in?
But now she's just like the slut that's had the train ran through her multiple times. I can't-
What's she been in?
I forget what she's been in, man. She's one of those ones from the 80s, before my time. Like early 80s hot chick.
There's a
Oh,
bunch of
like-
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're like Cindy Crawford.
She was on the Charlie Sheen roast, I believe.
All right.
Looking it up now.
Pamela Anderson is almost 60. I know, and she looks
Yeah.
horrible for 60.
Well, that's weird to say because you'd think that's normal, right? 60's about the time you start kind of letting go. You're not what you once were. But then you get like some of these actresses, you could barely tell they look like they'd be 40 or something. Like who's it? Who's the girl from The Cell? That actress.
Jennifer. What's her name? Gosh dang it! She's from Destiny's Child. Jennifer. Something.
All right,
Where's-
hold on.
Gosh dang it! I'm looking up the people who roasted Charlie Sheen, and your options here are.
It's not Jennifer
Waltz.
Lopez, is it?
No.
Yes, Jennifer Lopez.
No,
Yeah.
J-Lo's... Oh, it is J-Lo. Yeah. J-Lo. J-Lo still looks pretty good. Pretty good.
Sierra Collins, Amy Schumer.
How old is J-Lo? Let's see. 56. So she's not quite there yet. Give her 4 years. She'll crack like an egg. That last 4 years is a bitch.
Has anybody seen Superman yet?
No,
Oh, yeah.
I have
yeah.
to. I'm waiting. I missed out on the
alright.
theaters.
Has anybody seen Fantastic Four yet?
No, same thing. I've been busy with this new
Goddamn.
job,
All
so I
right.
have not been able to get out.
Oh man, Mo's
No,
mad.
I was getting her
Saw that.
confused with that other actress.
Jennifer Lopez confused for Jennifer Hudson? How?
Yeah, no. I was getting her confused with that other girl that looks just like Jennifer Lopez.
That's
Selena
insane.
Gomez?
But I've seen both of these movies,
Selena
right?
Gomez?
And
Which one's your favorite?
I gotta tell you, Superman takes it.
Really?
That's kind of what I've been hearing. Selena
Wow.
Gomez? No way.
What a flip. If this is accurate, if you're not full of shit, what a flip.
Well, let me tell you, I'll give you why. And I'm going over this for my review film too, so This is just what I'm going off of. People keep on talking about how Superman's story is convoluted, right? Like there's so much going on because of the different angles that Lex is taking to get what he wants, both with Superman and what's going on with the fighting neighboring nations, right? And so, to me, I've always seen comic books put like 3 different storylines on top of each other to make a story progress from just
side
4
plots.
issues to like a full volume. And that's basically what this movie does, is give you a full volume 1 of Superman before, going into the rest of the DCU. And the only thing that bothers me about Superman is that it is not a solo film. And I understand that we were shown that it is not going to be a solo film, but for your first outing, just like Iron Man, you need to have a solo film that is the flagship for that franchise. And I think they dropped the ball there, focusing a little bit too much on the Justice Gang and stuff outside of the actual Superman lore. Other than that, the thing that threw the Fantastic Four under the bus was that Fantastic Four is a goddamn rehash of Rise of the Silver Surfer. I don't care how you slice it, it hits the same beats for both Rise of the Silver Surfer and First Steps.
So, between the two of them, Rise of the Silver Surfer and the new one, which was better?
You know what? I actually they both have merits with the tones that they took, but I gotta tell you, I enjoy the campiness, and I would go back to Rise of the Silver Surfer just to have some goddamn fun.
I think that says a lot.
The campiness in the new one is just too much.
There is no campiness. That's the problem.
Oh, okay.
It takes itself
I
way
would've
too
picked-
seriously for what it is.
That's interesting, because I don't see that in the ads where they've got the the thing making pasta and the little robots running around and stuff. So that's an interesting.
Yeah,
the aesthetic definitely
I expected it to be
fits.
the campy one.
I like the classic sci-fi comic books, which is the epitome of Fantastic Four, especially like the old stuff.
Right.
So this movie seemed like it was going to really make it like the old Fantastic Four comic books. It's going to hit that
Right.
note.
Well, let's see. Mobig says, I enjoyed Superman, but I wish they would tone down the CGI and shoot some of the movie on some actual sets, and I didn't like the way the Kents were portrayed as actual retards. I can get behind that. And then, let's see. Mobiggs also says, plus the goof Otis from the old movies would have been the smartest member of the Luthor's new crew. Yeah, I can get behind that. So they really mix Michael Rosenbaum's Lex Luthor from Smallville with Gene Hackman's Lex Luthor from the original movies. In that, Lex Luthor himself is more Michael Rosenbaum, right? But the atmosphere of his colleagues and his end game is that of Gene Hackman. This Lex Luthor still wants land, like in every other fucking iteration, as Superman Returns or Superman 1 and 2.
That was a strange thing, seeing that when like that became the big discovery. It's like all this stuff that you've done over here, and you want some desert real estate.
Right. So, again, that goes back to the Gene Hackman Lex Luthor, which is fine. That's fine that you want to nod it. But with the way James Gunn was saying in his interviews is that I'm pulling from all these different mediums of Superman to bring them together and make something unique. And when you did that, you kind of almost fell on your face. Because
what was the Superman Returns? Is that the one where he was trying to use the crystals to make land?
Yes.
Like
yes.
Okay. So it's kind of following that one too? Or did it do that at all? Use the crystals?
No, it didn't do any of that. So Superman Returns takes place before Superman 3 and 4. Like, it throws 3 and 4 out the window. We're not even going to recognize him for Superman Returns. After Superman 2, where he sleeps with Lois for the first time, you can basically say, oh, I saw that Lois Lane had a baby. Time to go find Krypton. 5 years later, his son's 5 years old. He comes back. There's all that. There was not a lot going on in Superman Returns. It was a very boring film.
I don't remember a whole lot about it. Just the idea that, we're going to build islands.
Yeah.
Well, throw a couple nukes in the ocean. You could do it for cheaper.
Corey Barton,
Fucking growing crystals.
He says he looks chubby in that outfit. All right. So I actually enjoy this costume. I like Superman's new costume.
I kind of do too, and I was just thinking that.
I like the collar around his neck. I don't care to see his collarbones like he did with Christopher Reeve, and I think Henry Cavill did it also. But I don't care to see the collarbones. You're not a chick. That's a chick thing to do, is where you have it, where you have your neckline hanging out so you can see how long your neck is. That's a chick thing. I like how this is more like an actual uniform. It's got the detailed lines in it of the New 52, the Kingdom Come shield. I like it. I like how the cape actually goes into the shoulders of the suit. That belt is totally styrofoam, though. I don't think anybody's buying that as a real belt.
You know, the thing that gets me on this is, I do like the costume, but those belt loops, I can just imagine them sewing those things together, and in somebody's hands they're gonna be this big, they're just massive. I don't know. They look fine, but if you're looking directly at them, you're like, that whole thing is a little strange looking.
Right.
They kind of had to add that belt, though. If they're going back to the red underwear.
I actually forgot all about that, Mo. Superman Returns had that one badass scene where Luthor makes Lois say, "Superman will save us," and right before she says "us," he just yells at her and goes, "Wrong!" And I was like, that's pretty cool. But I do like the campiness that we brought back with this new Superman. As I said, I hate Crypto. I think we had way too much of him. He reminds me of fucking Dino from the Flintstones. He's a bull in a china shop.
You think he'll come back? Or do you think he's going to be like Supergirl movie character or sidekick now?
Oh, he's definitely coming back in Supergirl, but I think he's going to be with Superman and Supergirl for the long haul.
So we're going to be stuck with Crypto.
But if James Gunn follows the Woman of Tomorrow storyline, we won't get much of Crypto because he's going to get shot with a bow and arrow on a red sun planet. So he'll be out of commission for the whole movie. I can't wait for that to happen.
Oh, that's what's going to happen. They're going to shut the dog up right at the beginning, and the whole movie's going to be about saving the dog.
They're going to Jar Jar Binks him?
Oh, I hope.
Lobo comes in, takes out Crypto, and then they spend the whole movie trying to save Crypto while dealing with Lobo.
I would be fine with that. If Crypto was a martyr.
He's not going to be a martyr. They'll save him in the end. That's a gold mine right there. They're not going to kill that dog.
But the thing that it doesn't really throw me off, but you notice it when you notice it. James Gunn takes a lot of different scenes from his other films and brings them and just what do you call
Imagines
it?
them?
Where you put another
restructures
design on top of it. Repurposes some old scenes, like Mr. Terrific's fight scene, though decent, is not great because it's exactly like Yondu in Guardians of the Galaxy.
That he is, yeah.
So when Yondu is whistling with his arrow to go around and kill everybody, that's Mr. Terrific's T-spheres for his fight scene. Instead of whistling, he's just doing motions with his arms to make the balls go where they need to. And it doesn't even focus on what's happening most of the time. It pans around Lois Lane watching what's happening. So you're seeing people fly up in the air, fall down, get hit, knocked over, legs come over and stuff. It was a fun scene, but it wasn't an awesome scene.
Who do you think did that kind of scene best with the projectiles that you can manipulating, like Magneto, for example.
I was about to
thought it
say
was-
Magneto.
Yeah, that scene where he was just like, got the balls spinning, and he's just like, boom, and then the ball shot off and started taking everything out, and then they turned into discs, and he stepped on them, and then like, that was badass, dude. I was watching that scene going, yes, because I wasn't sold about Ian Holm, right, playing
Right.
Magneto at first. That was a cool scene.
Yeah. Mo Biggs is saying that he's surprised nobody noticed that they didn't turn Jimmy Olsen black. Yeah, he is actually white in this movie. He is a ginger. But Superman, not Superman, Lex Luthor's girlfriend is the same bimbo from the Christopher Reeves films. She's dumb, but somehow she saves the movie. She
that was
she
hard to
saves the
swallow.
plot.
That was for multiple reasons, multiple things going on. For one, the fact that she had some kind of foresight and some kind of plan, I'm not buying. I'm only suspending disbelief for so long. Two, if she's actually doing this, like super mastermind genius boyfriend never notices.
Right.
Like I can't believe either of those things, let alone both of them.
Unless he knew all along, and then that was all part of his master plan.
No, it wasn't, because he cries like a
yeah.
bitch at the end. There's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, was
But
it real crying?
the
'Cause
only-
everything he does is a lie.
The only way that I could see that she gets away with it is that she's got to be some kind of cover agent or something. She's playing a ditzy bitch, but I don't buy that she's playing one, because she doesn't ever come off as not being that. And to give her
even
the
in
little
her realistic role, like if that's the case, if she's double agent, then she's real when she's in front of Jimmy.
right.
So that's not a double agent. Like that character that you're getting in front of Jimmy is worse than what Lex Luthor was getting.
Mo Biggs just said a funny comment. That's funny.
What do you say? Hang on.
He said, then Jimmy pulled a Stanley on her. Ugh, stay away from me, mid.
Oh my god. But I will say there was a lot of fun moments. Like I enjoyed Metamorpho in this film. Even though they make him real timid and kind of quiet, because of what he has been through, that follows him in the comics to the T. Because he was experimented on, he was threatened that he would have to go out and cause these calamities, otherwise bad things would happen to him. In this case, it was going to be his baby. Mm-hmm. But I do like Metamorpho in this. I like how they utilize him. I thought it was a clever, unique, but it was an obvious way to subdue Superman when you get to it. And then, of course, it's an obvious way that Superman gets out of it. Now,
What about that orb? Saw the orb in the preview, and I'm instantly like,
a couple of orbs.
Streaming. I'll just wait for streaming then.
those orbs were Mr. Terrific's T-spheres, and that's accurate. He uses T-spheres in the comics.
That big one that was in the city, well, Superman's like.
Oh, that thing was just an imp.
Oh,
It wasn't even a real threat. The rest of the league, the Justice Gang, was taking care of it. That's why Superman didn't go out there.
That's a cool scene, by the way. I really like how they did it. I like how they explain it. I like what's going on.
You don't
That's
care.
cool.
You don't
Because
care
in the-
that it could have taken away from the intimate moment that Superman and Lois were having in the apartment.
No, because I put a lot of thought into that scene, and I'm not saying that I'm right about it, because I would still love to rewatch it, honestly, because I thought that it was I honestly thought it was a really artistic take. Whether or not they accomplished it or not, I don't know, but I thought it was a really artistic take on a moment that Superman needed, that you rarely, he has to have that moment in the movies, but you rarely see it from him. It's kind of like a once a movie moment.
Right.
This one I thought was well done, and I like how they use it to paint the scene, to give the scene an actual kind of like that romantic kind of vibe without putting a bunch of candles and stuff in the room.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a good image as a first look at Superman with the
No.
upcoming? Because that was the
No.
first image we got, was him sitting there putting his boots on like he's tired, and there's a
see,
monster
that's
killing
just it.
people in the back.
That's another thing is they use this scene as exposition for like because it's kind of like it's something that they've discussed in other Superman movies where it's like you can't save everybody, you know, like you go to kill two people and like you know Superman can only get one, so it stands to reason that he's not able to go out and handle every supervillain out there, and the exposition provided in this scene is like I accept it. I accept what they're saying. I accept what they're trying to do, and that he needs his moment. And there's a conclusion at the end that shows that he was totally right, and he didn't need to worry about it at all.
Well, that's good. That's good for a scene. But man, when it comes to marketing, they really fucked this movie up. They
really did.
That was the first image we got. Then the first trailer we got, he gets his ass beat. The first scene the first actual scene that we get is him getting his ass kicked. It's every step of the way, man. Their marketing team sucks. DC, get a new marketing team.
They're trying to pull emotional strings, and they're trying to get people in on that.
Well, that was another thing. How prominent is that Superman theme song in this movie? Because it was being in the trailer. It was like, oh, okay, but it was so ham-fisted. Not even ham-fisted. It was just like overly dramatic, like when Star Wars did that little hint of piano, you know, echoes, and then you get like that Jedi soundtrack for a half second. Everybody gets a boner, you know, and then they get into more piano symphony shit. It's they kind of did that with the Superman trailer. That it's over the top. I'm done with that shit.
I'll tell you what, Nathan Fillion, I think he accidentally stole the show. The Green Lantern, Guy Gardner.
Yeah, he looks pretty awesome.
He's awesome. He has the best like comedic scenes in my opinion.
They need to have him go to the bar and then have him fill a pitcher of beer, like fill the Green Lantern, you know, thing with, and he's got the ring, and he just like has the whole pitcher, he downs the whole pitcher like that.
That'd be pretty cool.
And then he gets everybody a drink, and I'm there, and he gets me a drink, and then I drink the whole pitcher.
All right. Has anybody seen Fantastic Four yet?
No, I haven't seen that
one.
All right.
What's the deal with Pascal? Good Reed Richards or bad? Because I'm hearing both.
He's a decent Reed Richards, but this movie plays itself way too seriously for the characters that are in it. This movie is very much almost like a melodrama.
See, this is the thing. Like, I don't understand that. I can't hear you say that. Look at this movie poster and see anything other than campy. Like,
I'm seeing a lot of 60s.
I see more Venture Brothers out of this than I do.
Right.
Incredibles. I'm seeing Incredibles.
Oh, it's incredible. It's wanting to be Incredibles. Like, so anyway, Sue Storm, she's pregnant with Franklin, right? We all know who Franklin Reed is. He is the all-powerful entity for Marvel after he is born. He is basically a god with his powers. I'm pretty sure he's immortal. Is there a reason for
that? Is it just because mommy and daddy are?
Well, yeah, in the
ray.
movie they play it off like that, but yes, because of their cosmic radiation, when he is born, has those mutations within him, and since it's able to take effect at a newborn neonate stage, it's able to be more prominent in this individual.
How is that more powerful than Infinity Stone? Or a creature, or
you're
celestial?
Telling me that mom and dad suffered from some solar radiation. They got a little bit of a sunburn. She gets pregnant, and that not even sunburned baby is the all-powerful Marvel entity.
Right, because look, we can say it was just a little bit of a, sunburn, but these characters got some fucking powers from that sunburn. So with that being mutated into the genes and those two genes combining to make a new life, somehow through the power of plot armor and storytelling, that makes him the new like big bad or big good guy for the Marvel. But
I hate this poster, by the way. I'm looking at it, and everything about it pisses me off.
Dude, this
The thing-
again, it screams Venture Brothers, and I
It
love
screams like gay bar at 9 p.m. happy hour, because look at the thing. Look at that face he's making.
yeah,
That's like, it's Dollar Night Boys, and then Reed Richards, is he walking? He's walking like he's got something,
He's got a shuffle. There's
in there.
definitely a shuffle in that one.
She looks almost kind of trans in that image. And then look at Johnny. Look at Johnny. He's like, I'm
Yeah.
hot. I'm hot for you.
Johnny actually plays a good Johnny Storm. Like all the actors and actresses, they do good jobs for the characters that they're portraying. But Reed Richards, he's more.
Oh, even Kirby down in the bottom, the little Johnny Five down there in the corner.
I'll tell you what. For as much as I thought what Kirby was going to do in the film, he doesn't do shit.
He
It's
looks like
really
he's handing out
crazy.
condoms. Like, play safe, boys. And instead
No,
of Fantastic Four, this is a flyer you're gonna find on the street at night.
No, so you know how
Downtown.
I kept saying that the aesthetic was stolen from Incredibles, right?
Yeah.
So the aesthetic's stolen from the Incredibles. At least I'm going to say that.
Well, I thought we figured out
But-
it was the team. Like, one of the guys was the same guy that worked on The Incredibles. Didn't we
Right,
figure that
but
out?
but check this out. So not only do we have these four that the Incredibles basically stole the platform for. You got the Invisible Girl with the telekinetic powers. You got the strong guy thing, Mr. Incredible. You replace Human Torch with the Flash with Dash, and then of course Elastigirl is Mr. Reed's. And so those two are making a
Checks
baby
out.
who is a cosmic being of utter great power. What takes place in the Incredibles? They have a baby that has every fucking power under the sun.
But they were more like mutants. They weren't like an accidental
Yeah.
experiment, which is the weird part, because none of them, except maybe Johnny, have like substantial power. Johnny's the only one that has a power that could actually be devastating.
Oh, stop that, Mo.
There's your reason. There's your explanation.
Oh, yeah. What's the deal with that? Like, I heard there's like a history between Reed Richards and the Thing.
No, it's Human Torch and thing.
Is that was that in the
No,
movie?
No, it's not a thing. It was going to be part of the movie, but they changed it up and they actually make it to where Human Torch feels like he has a moment with the female Silver Surfer. And it doesn't play out or anything, but they stare at each other for a good 10 seconds where he's just trying to flirt with her because it's a naked chrome female. I do the same thing.
Not to mention that's also kind of his role, at least in prior
Maybe
iterations.
Right.
if it was Sydney Sweeney, Chrome Sydney Sweeney.
I'm not gonna lie, dude.
Yeah.
Outside of the trailers in the film, she looks better in the film than she does in the trailers.
All right, I've seen the trailers. I hope she looks better in the film.
Oh, but you're gonna hate what they did with Galactus. They fucked up Galactus beyond repair.
Oh man, I heard that he had a good first act or whatever. His first entrance.
No, he didn't even have that. It was a cool intro to him. You felt his presence. You felt like he was going to be a massive threat. And they dropped the ball at the end.
Then he starts dropping these flyers downtown.
No, so basically Galactus is tired of being a world eater and he needs somebody to take his place that has the capacity for cosmic power. And he only finds that in Sue and Reed's son, who is a newborn.
Oh man, he didn't come over there for like a snack. Because that
No.
would have been some shit if he was like, "Hey, I want to eat your baby.
That's how they decided
I want to eat your baby."
So they're obviously doing a Silver Surfer
Right
rehash,
here,
and
in my
that's why
belly.
they decided to change it.
That sucks because it would have been better if he was hungry
If it,
for baby
think
back
about that for a
ribs.
second.
Think
So
of the
your
jokes.
your main big bad character that you've got that could be like one of the penultimate big bad characters is sauntering up to Earth, going like, I've had enough. I just need to pass this along, and I just need something that I can pass this along. It's the most millennial bad guy I've ever heard of already.
Yeah. So Mo Big says
Yeah.
condoms not only prevent the spread of HIV among high-risk groups, but they feel fantastic. I would know. That's Reed on that poster.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It
I would
does
know.
illustrate.
I have one in me right now.
But the way they did Galactus is he's basically looking for somebody to take his place because he's tired of the role.
Mental
Which
health issues.
that is not Galactus at all.
That's the same thing they did with Thanos. They turn him into an almost understandable character, and that's not Thanos.
Yeah, they got it relatable.
Yeah, they got to make him relatable.
But
Like,
anyway,
oh, yeah, that's me on a Monday, am I right? After work, I'm so tired of this shit.
so the Silver Surfer does the exact same thing as Norrin Rad, the male Silver Surfer. Comes down, heralds, says, "Hey, Galactus is coming. I'm warning you for no goddamn reason other for the story to give you a chance to, like, fight back." And so he
Oh yeah,
comes
that would
down.
make sense. Cause okay, hold on. Yeah, I gotta say this because that wouldn't make sense if that was the case. He wasn't coming there to do anything other than give the role to somebody else.
Right.
So why the hell do they even need a Silver Surfer?
Right.
And so she's like coming there to I herald
because-
your ending.
Because Galactus gave them an ultimatum. Give up the baby or I destroy the world. Give up the baby, your Earth is spared. That was the ultimatum. It's not a choice, it's an ultimatum. And so everybody on Earth hears this from the Silver Surfer saying, "Hey, we want the child." Everybody's expecting Reeds to give up the child. Reeds even thinks about doing it for a second, but plays to Sue that no, he was never going to do it in the first place.
It's okay. It's okay. Every dad thinks this at some point.
Right.
Yeah,
Just
that's
let good
bullshit. That's
Yeah.
so fucked up. Like, no. And then if Earth came to me and said, "Give him your child," I'd like, no. Fuck all of you. I can stretch. Can you do that? Can you stretch?
Ooh, with the floppy arm.
Nah.
Yeah.
Mo Big says Galactus will be gender swapped with Galactus with Shal Halabal hurled.
They did they at least give her like a little history, her backstory at all? Did they do any
Yeah,
of
that
that?
is weird, Mo. Yeah, they gave her the backstory. It's the same goddamn backstory that Norrin Red had because it's the exact same goddamn storyline that's in the comics.
What I'm
There's
saying is,
no
did they
change.
show Norrin Rad? Did they do like a little flashback?
No, they didn't. They showed Silver Surfer's daughter, which allows you to relate to Sue Storm, even though she doesn't really have that moment with Sue. She has it with Johnny.
So they didn't even show Norrin. Like
No.
what could have been.
No.
Well, I hope that when they come to our universe, they get a Norrin Rad.
Well, see, that's the thing. At the end of the film, it plays out the exact same way, almost as Rise of the Silver Surfer. So you know how in Rise of the Silver Surfer they were messing with those like energy tunnel portals to like make land masses and stuff on Earth?
Yeah.
Okay. That was to subdue the Silver Surfer. Well, this time around, Reed is able to make a teleporter that can transport an egg from one side of the room to the other, but they put that on mass to be able to transport Earth to a different dimension to get away from Galactus. But the female Silver Surfer sees what's happening and in a blink of an eye destroys all those transporters throughout the world except one. So with that remaining one, they're going to try and transport Galactus to a different dimension.
Oh, they're gonna send him to 616.
Right.
Oh man. Okay, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Bring Galactus to us.
But this is the most underwhelming climax of a movie. because all he does is he walks through New York City like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, just brushing his arm against buildings as he just walks up to
He's like,
the red herring
"Hey."
of the baby carriage, thinking that the baby's going to be in it. But he knows better. It's too easy. So he starts looking around and sees that the baby's actually back at the Fantastic Four home. And so instead of going through the portal, he starts going after the baby. Well, Johnny's about to sacrifice himself for his nephew. He's about to take Galactus through the portal with that last hit. And what happens? For some reason, because the Silver Surfer has no relations or whatever to the Fantastic Four, but she knocks Johnny out of the way and goes through the portal with Galactus at the end of the film.
Oh, no! That means that we're not going to get Norrin Rad. We're going to get Galactus and his wench.
Well, we might be getting 2 Silver Surfers.
There can be only one, and it's Norrin Rad.
And if it's
she was fine in a separate universe. And now watch, the Fantastic Four is going to feel real bad about that. They're going to be like, oh, shucks, we just sent the bad guy to... We got to go, guys. We got to go.
And then the end credit scene, after all that dimension, like, pushing and all that stuff, we see Sue Storm in the kitchen of their home, and she feels something's off. So she goes to check on Franklin, who's supposed to be sitting on the floor in the living room, and who else is there but Dr. Doom with his mask off?
Okay.
And then it ends the credits scene like that.
I liked our idea better. With the Cosmic Cube or whatever,
Yep.
like I thought that was way cooler. Feed Galactus the Cosmic Cube. He eats it and explodes inside of him, and then creates the big time warp or whatever, and then everybody goes transported, and Spider-Man. Everybody remembers Spider-Man.
Yep.
Yep, that would have been good.
Yeah. I'm telling you, dude, I should be writing this shit, but they won't let me.
Yeah, that was a solid idea. Coming over there, even wanting to pull an Austin Powers where he's like, I ate a baby. He coming to eat the baby would have been fun. Would have been good. Yeah. But like, oh guys, I'm really tired. I need your kid. I need your kid to take to go get me cigarettes. Essentially, like.
So
I'm getting a migraine and I need the baby.
Give me. Just put this shit in him. And then they're like, everyone on Earth is like, give him the baby, bro. And he's like, no, hear me out. We're going to transport Earth instead of giving him the baby. And they're like, no, I don't want to transport Earth. Transport it to where?
He's all freaking out while he's trying to address the crowd. He's all freaking out, and Sue Storm has to come up and while he's talking.
Right. So that's why at the end of the day, Michael Odin, at the end of the day, I'm giving the final point to Superman instead of the Fantastic Four first steps. I know they both have their missteps, but I think just doing an exact almost rehash of Rise of the Silver Surfer was the ultimate fail for this next phase for Marvel. Whereas, even though we can say it was convoluted for Superman's story and bringing in the Justice Gang right out the gate for what I would have wanted was a solo Superman film to start us off, kind of like how Iron Man did with the original Marvel phase. It was still better and more entertaining in my opinion.
But are you counting? Because you're a DC guy, so you're biased.
No, I'm taking into consideration the space travel that we actually get to see in Fantastic Four. It's very much like Space Odyssey.
Yeah, but are you counting Deadpool is now in the MCU?
Interstellar. Do what?
Are you counting that Deadpool is now in the MCU?
Well, you know what? When we get a Deadpool 4, you come find me and we'll talk about it.
Deadpool 3 was pretty fun.
Deadpool 3 was fun, but I don't see us revisiting that because it was way too male forward.
Oh, there's the scene where he's like with the fake Thor.
They made so much money on that.
They did. And because of that, and Ryan Reynolds being attached to it, Ryan Reynolds was almost able to take over Marvel for the movies. He was almost able to start directing influence in the films to what takes place.
Oh, he needs to, man, because
He
he's
probably
got it.
is. He probably
he
is.
should
No,
be.
I don't entirely agree with that, but
No, his
he
Deadpool
probably
movies
does have that kind of influence.
have
I
a
bet we
better-
do see him more into it.
well, they have an actual comic book like feel to them.
Yeah.
You know, the characters are CGI, but
They do,
honestly,
they do.
that was the best version of Colossus we've gotten.
the thing
That's the
is-
best Juggernaut we've gotten.
True.
And
true.
Cable
However,
was
This
badass.
is all
Yeah.
highly. This is all highly Ryan Reynolds. Like Deadpool that you see in the movies with Ryan Reynolds. That Deadpool is just 110% Ryan Reynolds. It just happens to align very well, like his sense of humor, how he is,
Well, sure.
and the Deadpool character. Breaking the fourth wall, the jokes that are made, it all falls in line with his sense of humor. And so, while Ryan Reynolds is absolutely a masterclass in that character because of all of those things, that doesn't mean that he is like, and he probably is, being given the reins to everything at Marvel. That doesn't mean he needs to have control over those other entities and IPs. Just because he's super successful with the one that he's got doesn't mean he's going to do good with, I don't know, like Storm. If we throw a Storm at him, or a Gambit, or the perfect example, like the Gambit.
Yeah,
that they have, I
Gambit.
like him, so.
Yeah, the costume was pretty fun, but yeah, that I got the joke and it worked
I
for
liked
the
it. They went for
Deadpool
that
movie.
approach. I
Yeah.
just didn't like him.
Well, I mean, it made sense for the joke, if the lore, but
It did.
if they're
It did.
gonna redo X-Men, he cannot be Gambit in the new X-Men.
Yeah.
Not unless he loses like 100 pounds of shit.
He's thick.
Yeah,
he's thick.
he's too thick for that costume.
I can agree with that.
I mean, I agree with that. He shouldn't be like being in control of the MCU, but definitely his team should be involved in costume, because I saw that Cyclops costume. That
Yeah.
was dog shit. They had have you seen the images of that? It's the blue costume, but it looks real thick like Superman's, and his strap is sewn into the costume, and it's like it's like cloth, and the X is cloth. It's like a patch or some shit. It looks horrible. Like it is like plastic and
Why don't
stuff.
they
It needs
just
to
use foam like regular people?
Right.
do it like I've seen cosplayers do better with some of these costumes.
Mo decided to share this with us. He says it's too late for Star Wars. Marvel needs to hire this kid.
All right, what is this?
I love.
I don't know. We're about to
what
find
we're doing,
out.
And I love seeing stuff like this.
Everybody hear it?
I'm so
Yeah, I can hear it.
bored.
Yeah.
There's no one online to talk to. I wonder.
What the fuck?
Is that George Lucas?
Quidditch Kid 79.3.
Yeah, hi.
I hope you don't mind, but I ordered some drinks.
No, that's cool.
Okay. All right, so let's just cut to the chase. Movie ideas. My head's just been spinning all day. So, what is it?
Well, I was thinking you could make Star Wars 7.
Oh! 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 Oh my! Oh my! Oh! 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 Oh my! That is a good idea. Star Wars 7. Oh! 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 Wait! Wait! But how do we do that? I've already gone back and brought them up to the original story. Are you suggesting that we go before Anakin's birth?
No, I was thinking you could just keep going into the future.
Remake the original trilogy. That's brilliant.
No. I was thinking you could just make like a movie that takes place after Return of the Jedi.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh! 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 I'm in if you'll have me, kid. Star Wars 7. Its brilliance is in its simplicity. Go forward in time. So what would happen in this future after Jedi movie?
Well, I was thinking that maybe they could have to blow up another Death Star.
They had another Death Star.
Yeah, maybe. And then maybe Leia betrays Luke or something.
But she's a good guy.
Yeah, but maybe she gets brainwashed by like an evil wizard or something.
That's the only way she would do it.
Yeah, and there's like 2 Chewbacca's.
Oh my god, that man's having a heart attack.
Make sure the franchise goes to Quidditch Kid 79-3.
Welcome to my movie. I hope you all enjoy Star
my
Wars
God.
7.
Mr.
The
Science
Secret of the
Theater
New Death Star,
3000.
Boba Fett goes to the sun,
Right.
and R2-D2 fights a lava snake.
How do I get out of this other Death Star? Oh no, an alarm! 2 Chewbacca's.
Fourth
Wow.
That's
I like how they
funny.
panned away from the movie when he was going to introduce
the
2
Chewbaccas.
Chewbaccas because they probably didn't have the budget for 2 suits.
yeah. I was thinking the same thing. I was
Oh,
sitting there
man.
watching that, and I was like, "Holy crap! What an awesome what an awesome shot!"
Have y'all seen those low budget? There's like a YouTube channel where they make they remake movies low budget, and it's like
Yeah.
with cardboard and shit. There's some of them are pretty funny. I was watching the Jurassic Park one today.
I watched somebody like remake in its entirety the original 3 Toy Story films, like with toys in their house and down the road. I thought that was the most unique, cool shit I've seen.
Oh, dude, the one that I like is the guy who does the commentary about. He's like a background character in a movie, and he tells you all the behind the scenes stuff as that character. Like, what was it, Peter? We watched the one where he was he was a member of the Foot Clan in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
And he
It's
was telling,
My
like, all
Time
the
as
stories
the
about-
Teenage Foot Clan. What was the name of that one?
Yeah.
There's 2 parts, and they were both pretty funny.
My Life as a Foot
Oh, yeah,
Ninja.
I love it.
I thought it was My Life as like a teen. Maybe you're right.
Yeah, my life as a member of the Foot Clan or whatever.
I was a teenage Foot Clan ninja.
Yep, that's the one. I was a Teenage Foot Clan ninja.
I got it. Hang on.
Hey, y'all noticed?
And that's his. He's got a few
I watched
movies.
one Jurassic Park like behind the scenes thing, and now my entire YouTube feed is Jurassic Park, and I'm like,
Yep.
what?
Oh,
I don't
that's
care
my
about it that
channel
much.
Every time we do a stream like this, with you guys, y'all ruin my feed.
Shredder came
Minor
out the
character.
gate with the crazy.
Oh, hold
He
on a
was like,
second,
"We gotta
Jake.
hunt
Hold
down
on.
these
Okay.
monsters."
I'm sorry,
I'm like,
Stanley, that your feed's going to be filled with Sydney Sweeney and not Brie Larson and fucking Ironheart.
Yeah.
It's gonna be utter trash for the next week.
God. I swear.
Shredder came out the gate with the crazy. He was like, "We gotta hunt down these monster turtles." I'm like, did this motherfucker just say turtles? My name is Danny Pennington. I am 48 years old, and between 1988 and 1995, I was a ninja in the Foot Clan. Yeah, see, that's me. It's Christopher. It's my best friend since Little League. It's Mikey and Brian, twins from the Bronx. Eddie, Bridge and Tunnel kid from Bayonne, New Jersey. We used to bust his chops about that. And Tatsu, Biggest party animal you'll ever meet. Well, like every great story, this one starts in New York City. I was just a young pickpocket on the streets, snatching wallets from guys, swapping them with other pickpockets. Hey, you snatch this guy's wallet, I'll swap you with that guy's wallet. It sounds terrible, but you gotta remember, this was New York in the 80s. Greed was good. I mean, if you weren't actively robbing someone, that's how they knew you were a tourist. So anyways, one day my boy Christopher comes up to me and says, hey, I heard about this warehouse party out on Liberty Island, kind of a guy's thing, you want to go check it out? And I'm thinking, my friend Christopher's trying to tell me something. Not really my scene, but I figure they're probably going to have good music, so I'll go and I'll support my friend.
Skateboards.
So we go, and it turns out it's not a gay rave. It was even better. I'm talking indoor skate park. Every arcade game you could think of. No quarters. You want to break dance? Sure. You want to do graffiti? Great. You want to play roulette at a table where the croupier is a 10-year-old smoking a cigar? You could do that there. So then at some point, one of the guys comes up to me and he says, hey, just so you know, we're this thing called the Foot Clan. We're like an ancient order of Japanese ninjas. I'm not sure if you'd be interested in joining up with us. And I said, it is 1988 and you just asked me if I want to be a ninja? My only two questions are, when do I get my nunchucks and when do I meet Michael Dudikoff?
Michael Dudikoff in American Ninja 2, The Confrontation.
Spoiler alert, I never met Michael Dudikoff, and they never gave me nunchucks, they gave me a halberd. Because nothing says I'm really into the ancient history and tradition of Japanese ninjutsu better than a medieval European battle axe. Yeah. So we're having a great time and we're learning to be ninjas, and all of a sudden there's a gong, like a literal gong, and they're like, "Oh, we gotta go see the leader now."
I mean, they're Ninja Turtles that dress up like samurais.
Yeah.
Okay. You see, my parents were Scientologists, so I had a pretty good idea what was happening next.
Jeez.
And sure enough, Shredder comes out, big flowing robe, lots of downlighting, very theatrical, saying things like, "This is your family, I am your father." I'm like, okay, buddy, get to the part when you start asking me for money. But the difference is, in Scientology, you gotta wait a few years before they get to the whole, like, alien volcano thing. Shredder came out the gate with the crazy. He was like, we gotta hunt down these monster turtles. I'm like, did this motherfucker just say turtles? Like turtles. Like leaf-eating, slow-moving, like turtles? My first thought was maybe Shredder's like one of those Roman soldiers who's never seen an elephant before. Like he's never been to the zoo and somebody showed him a picture of a giant tortoise and he's like, oh my God, kill it with fire. So when somebody tells you to go fight a turtle, I'm like, you're gonna give me all the free arcade games I want, all the free ninja weapons I want? Yeah, I'll fight a turtle for you. Okay. Biggest mistake in my life. Those turtles were real. They were, 5'9", 5'10", upright, opposable thumbs, vocal cords. You close your eyes, one of them, I swear to God, sounds exactly like Corey Feldman. And the worst part about it is they were better at ninjutsu than we were. For 5 years, I got my ass handed to me. I'm talking lacerations, stabbings, contusions, concussions, broken ribs. Eddie from New Jersey went deaf in his left ear when he got his head crushed in by 2 turtle shells. Mikey and Brian, the twins from the Bronx, Brian took a bow staff to the face. They ain't twins no more. You know how many times I had to hear the same joke from the ER doctor at Columbia Presbyterian? Hey, buddy, did you get stabbed by Poseidon's trident? No, buddy. It was a 3-pronged Japanese dagger called a sai, just like last week. So then one day I come in for my shift and they're like, hey, guess what? We got the turtle's dead. And I'm thinking, what is he, like an even bigger turtle? And they're like, no, it's a 4-foot-tall rat and we got him handcuffed to a fence in the back. And I'm like, oh my God, what has my life become? And like, I felt really bad about the whole Splinter thing because he was like elderly, he had mobility issues. I'm like, we should be giving him a couch and some soup and let him watch Matlock. Like, this is awful. I didn't want to be a part of that. So we get into this big final battle where the turtles went to our lair to rescue Splinter and we went to the turtles' lair to like mess up their stuff. And it turns out we've been on the same block this entire time. Like literally, we were 100 feet from each other. They were just in the sewers below us, like the whole time. So I come out of the sewer and there's a big fight happening on the roof between the turtles and Shredder and Splinter, and Shredder falls off the roof into the trash compactor that Casey Jones had parked there. By the way, Casey Jones, belongs in prison. You do not flip a switch on a garbage compactor knowing there's a human being inside. And no, you don't get to say, oops, oops, oops. Yeah, like that's going to get you out of a murder charge, Casey.
What about the arson?
What arson? Okay, I was cleared in that investigation because April O'Neil knew the wiring was faulty in that building. So anyways, the fight's over. I'm told Splinter told a hilarious joke. He was up on the roof. I was on the ground. I didn't hear it. And then we learned the horrible truth. Everything. The warehouse, the ninja weapons, the arcade games, the turtles, the whole Foot Clan, all of it was so that Shredder could get revenge on the rat that scratched his face 20 years ago in Japan. Like, think about how insane that is. Like, first of all, I'm not even talking about Splinter emigrating to America. Like, forget about that part. Just think about the logistics of Shredder tracking a rat from Japan to America and then finding like one specific rat in New York City. Like, think about that for a second. And then the rat turns out to be mutated to a point where it's practically Danny DeVito sized. And oh my God, he's got an army of turtles fighting for him too. And that's when I learned that Donatello was 16. All the turtles were 16. Like, we were kids, they were kids too. And realizing that we were all just child soldiers in this horrible blood feud between an insane Japanese man and the rat that scratched his face 20 years ago. It took me a while to come to grips with that.
So what's the secret of the ooze?
Oh God, you want to know about the ooze?
That was good. That was a good one.
Yeah, I enjoy that. That was really good. Oh, we could easily come up with crap like that for like anything.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right up my alley, like some humor style.
He's got good delivery though.
Yeah, he does. You could do that for like Power Rangers and being inaugurated by Zordon to be part of his, military against the evil witch on the moon.
There's still a couple of them guys left, or there's like at least two of them left. The Power Rangers. They need to do. I mean, that'd be funnier if they did it.
Oh,
like
100%.
The Red Ranger, he's still around, right?
Yeah. He's a fucking sourpuss though, dude. He's got so much bad juju with the 3 that stayed and the other 3 had to go because of behind the scenes of, trying to renegotiate their, money
they all
and
left
paychecks.
eventually.
Well, yeah, but those 3 had to leave because they went up to Saban and was like, "Hey, we deserve more money," and he was like, "Get the fuck out of here." And then the other 3, kind of tucked their tails and stayed with the show.
Yeah. Y'all see the new King of the Hill?
Yes.
Not yet. No. Spoilers.
I watched the first episode, first 2 episodes.
Okay,
now.
just tell me this: did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Same. 100%.
I enjoyed it. I liked it.
like hearing it.
It's very like there are things.
Sure.
But I like Bobby. I think Bobby's my favorite character right now.
Well, see, as you get into it, it looks like they're going to make that transition from Hank to Bobby, or at least they're going to both be the main characters for it now.
Yeah, Hank was the only one I had any issues with. Really,
Yeah.
It was the voice acting of Hank was a little bit like dry.
Yeah.
But everyone else was pretty good. Oh my God, what's his name? The fat one in the house.
Dale,
yeah. That was funny.
He actually thinned out pretty quickly from what they
Well,
showed.
it's because it's a cartoon. It's like,
Yeah,
okay,
but
now
I
let's get
still
back to
thought they
normal.
could do a lot with that. I thought that would have been hilarious.
They could have stretched that joke out a bit longer, but I mean, honestly, okay, so King of the Hill, so far, I'm only like 2 episodes in, and I'm liking it. It's pretty good. It's funny. And I like Bobby. Bobby's character is more entertaining than the original, than Young Bobby. Young Bobby was pretty funny.
I am surprised out of all the characters that Luann is not present.
Is she come in?
No. No, throughout the whole season,
yeah, because
she's
Brittany
not there.
Murphy's gone.
Yeah.
Well, half their cast is dead, but that's nothing new for them. Half those people are recast.
But John
Right.
Redcorn's an easy one to replace because he didn't speak that much.
Oh man, and John Redcorn, the years have not been good to him. Everybody else is looking either the same or just more mature.
A little bit older. Yeah.
Redcorn, that
He's
receding
picking it
hairline
up.
is showing, my man.
Yeah.
That long hair ain't covering anything
But I
up.
appreciate that they did that, you know?
Yeah.
That was kind of funny. They do age him differently.
Yeah. But yeah, King of the Hill is really good. I enjoy it. If you guys have Disney Plus, I do recommend you guys watching those 10 episodes. They're all out. You can watch them back to back. I know I did.
I do wish they did more than the 10. Are these longer? It didn't seem
No,
like
they're
they
not
were
any
longer.
longer. No.
So that's the shitty thing. Like everything's a 10 episode season now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, even Futurama, I don't know if you noticed, but when the first Futurama season came out on DVD, it's like 22 episodes. Every season for the first 4 seasons was like 22 episodes. Then we got the movies, then we got the new seasons. Well, what they did was they took the movies and split them up into episodes and made them a season, and now all the seasons, they broke up the other seasons into like 10 episodes to make it look like they got 1 billion seasons, and they're only just... I hate that. And so I kind of, but it sets the standard so that they can crap out a 10 episode season and say, here's your season. It's like, dude,
right.
You're like, okay, so here's half the season. Where's the other half?
And we went a good moment there without Riverside kicking him out of here.
Yeah, right. But anyways, I did like King of the Hill so far, and like my major concerns, did turn out to not be a big deal. I was worried that it was all just going to be a bunch of one-liner, like half punchlines, and it was good. They did a good delivery. Hank is the only one that has dry punchlines that aren't very. The delivery's not that well. The
Hank's
script-
always been that type, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it worked for his character in the past. Now it's like the actor doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
also maybe
he
it
seems
just
like
took him a
he's
couple
phoning it in
episodes to come up
sometimes,
with
but when he gets to talking with Bobby or Dale, you can
That's
see
true.
he puts a little bit more
Yeah.
emphasis into
The
it.
talking is good. It's when he has that one-liner that was obviously for the commercial.
Right.
It's the way he delivers it. It's like, okay, and it's weird, and it's not the whole episode. It's only a couple times, and I'm only 2 episodes in, so
Yeah, but a lot of the characters do come back. His best friend, he's roommates with Dale's son. Connie comes back in her own way. I like you wouldn't think that there would be a lot of jokes to take place in just 15 years of a span for a conservative, trying to make his way through a progressive world like Hank did throughout the original series. But yeah, there's
the
a lot of
culture
things
shock is kind of funny,
Right.
Because he's been away in Saudi Arabia, which is like, not like where we're at today. So
Right.
it would make sense that he's coming back and everything's changed.
and it works. Like I can actually see Hank Hill thriving in Saudi Arabia because of how conservative it is over there.
Yeah, and the
I bet
propane thing
he
is
feels
pretty
like
funny.
that's more normal over there now than when he
yeah, he's
came
like a
back to
king
Arlen.
Yeah, he'd be like a king over there, the propane king.
Like there's this running gag that they have about him enjoying soccer now, and he doesn't want his buddies to know. It's pretty good, but yeah, the new voice actor for Dale does a really good job. You can tell it's different, but he still does a pretty damn good job.
Oh, I thought that guy finished the whole season. Was it just like I haven't seen the end of it? I've only seen the first 2 episodes, and I thought it
is
was
that
the same
original
guy.
Dale voice? Because he's not as high pitched as he was in the later series.
The
No, I thought
first
that guy died.
he died, but I thought he recorded the whole season.
Oh,
Or at least the
okay.
first couple of episodes. I
'Cause
could have
both-
sworn he finished the whole season.
Yeah, because he and the actor John Redcorn passed away.
Yeah. And we don't have Brittany Murphy anymore. Did
We
she
haven't
die
had her for
after?
a while.
Yeah, but did she die during the original King of the Hill run, or did she die
No,
after
it was
that?
afterwards
No, it was
because
after.
she died after Sin City, so that was quite a few
Yeah.
years after it went off air.
The guy who
Okay.
did Dale Gribble died August 2023, so exactly 2 years
Mm.
ago. So I don't know.
I could have sworn I heard something like that he had actually recorded the whole season. Maybe it was
No.
John Redcorn that recorded the season. Huh,
He
I
might
thought it
he
was-
might have because they did give a tribute to the actor for John Redcorn at the end of episode 10. So they were like dedicated to, the actor that played John Redcorn. And so
Johnny Hardwick did 6 episodes.
okay.
That's Dale.
Yeah, he did Dale for the first 6 episodes, and then he passed away halfway through the recording.
That's why the voice
was gonna
changed.
say.
I was like, man, he sounds a
Yeah.
little bit deeper.
Because I was like, that sounded like him in the first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited. I think this is going to be a fun season,
I agree.
and it's not like some shows where they come back and it's just dog shit. This actually makes
this was
sense.
actually good. I mean, it's Mike Judge. He's not going to give his shit from one of his main, commodities or franchises that he had under his belt. He had King of the Hill. I think he had Beavis and Butthead, and I'm not interested in Beavis and Butthead, but King of the Hill was my jam, and this really did well setting up the new series. So I hope they do bring it back.
I wonder how long they can go with this, because they're a little bit late on the culture war thing, but there's still time to make some jokes.
Oh God, we don't.
Oh,
need
there's
that.
plenty of
Just
jokes to be
skip
made,
along.
man.
We don't need
That was the point of the whole original show, was like all the changes
No,
in
that's what
the times.
Like, Beavis and Butthead was. That's like King of the Hill was like the. You could sit down and watch this with Dad and not have to have politics thrust in your face.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
it was
the
just
jokes were
general
subtle,
takes and stuff.
and they're still subtle. It's not like they're throwing everything at you.
Right.
They're not talking about specific. It'd be annoying if they were like, Bud Light, that's, who drinks that shit, or
Yeah.
whatever.
Like Bobby's friend, I forget his name, but it's Dale's son, John Redcorn's actual biological son. And there's this bit where they're talking about, appropriation in one of the episodes and whatnot. And for some reason, that kid thinks he's white. He's working construction, and he says he's the only white dude on his team. And Bobby just looks over
he
at his chef, because the chef looks at him weird, who is Mexican.
Yeah.
And Bobby just ignore it. Don't.
So that means
don't talk to
Bobby
him.
knows.
Oh, Bobby knows.
Was that ever relayed
No.
to him in the show?
No.
Okay, so that's
No, they didn't
weird. That's a weird thing for him to know about,
He's 21. He's 21 in the new series now.
But what would he care? I wouldn't have cared about.
He doesn't
anything
care,
like
but
that.
he doesn't want somebody calling out his dumb friend.
I guess so, but that makes him smarter than he should be, in my opinion.
No, Bobby Hill's got a.
He's always
had a
like
good head on
really
his shoulder.
stupid. He shouldn't be able to put those two things together. Unless his
No.
mom told him. Like, here's what I think. If he knows, then it's because his mom told him, because his mom definitely knows.
No. Because when we last saw Bobby, he was preteen, very young teen, and I guarantee you, sophomore, junior year, those years that we didn't get to see, there was all the rumors going around the little high school rumor mill. People like smoking a cigarette
sure,
back
but
behind
then-
the gas station across the street and talking.
But
about
that
it.
would mean that the son knew he would have heard those rumors. If Bobby heard it and was able to piece it
Probably
together,
did.
then the son would know, and he wouldn't be making jokes about being white.
Unless he was trying to fit in, but
I guess. I guess that could
Whatever.
be the case.
You know damn well that
We'll
Bobby
see.
is not that retarded.
This is a small
He is that
Texas
retarded, though.
town.
He is
It's
not.
entirely possible that hit the rumor mill, and it just didn't make its way back to the Sun.
Without too many spoilers, I'm not going to spoil it, but I will say that with the development of his character, that could make sense. Like, he's grown up quite a bit.
That was the fucking argument I just made.
I know, and I'm saying that you're right, but
yeah, you know what?
Because he was
Peter?
really stupid,
Just-
but on the other
just shut the
hand,
fuck up.
if he was
like this, you didn't
not that
say it in
stupid,
this kind of way.
he was able to get smart enough to,
No.
you know, get to where he's at now. So
He's-
I guess it could be that smart, and he was just stupid as a kid.
Oh my god. Yes, he was a normal average IQ kid when he was little. He was a little
He was not
eccentric
normal
and
average. Connie
He's a
was,
reason
or
they
his
put the Spencer
Connie
in
was
this.
smart. She wasn't
Connie was
average.
smart, but she wasn't that smart.
She was that smart. When they were making meth in the science
Who hasn't done that?
presentation, Connie knew that. Bobby didn't. Nobody else knew what all those things were. Not even the policeman in front of them. So
I don't
Connie
know. I
was
made
a-
a few.
It's such a Texas thing. I have literally had that happen. I was on a fishing
Yeah.
trip one time.
Not with meth, but I've
Yeah,
played
no,
with
not
chemicals.
yet. No, it was fishing. Like I was catching fish, and one of the fish was. This was when I was a teenager. I don't know what the statute of limitations is or anything, but hypothetically, if I had caught a fish that was illegal and it was in my ice chest when the cop came to check out that ice chest, he looked down in there and he didn't know what the fish was, and I got away with it.
You know,
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, there was a time right around when I was a teenager, around roughly.
flip it.
Hypothetically, I was working at a company that had a lot of chemicals, and I heard that if you put
We
these
just
two
wish you would get the
chemicals-
hell out of my face! Get out